This is Concacaf Video Signals, a Wednesday, February 4th edition. Thanks for joining us today as Concacaf makes an announcement regarding beach soccer. We'll look at an important match in Honduras last night between Olimpia and Champions League quarterfinalist Marathon. And then we'll take a trip around the Confederation together. We start in CONCACAF's New York City offices, where it was announced that the 2009 CONCACAF Beach Championship will be held for the second consecutive year in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, from April 29th to May 3rd. Host Mexico, which is looking to defend its title, will be joined in Puerto Vallarta by Costa Rica, El Salvador, and the USA. The tournament will qualify 2 teams to the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup in the United Arab Emirates later this year. Mexico has qualified for 2 straight finals, while El Salvador made its first trip to the World Championship last year. The USA will be looking to advance for the 4th time in 5 years. Other countries may enter the tournament up to the February 27th deadline. And now to the Honduran Clausura, where CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinalist Marathon tied rival Olimpia 2-2 in Tegucigalpa. All the goals were scored in the opening 21 minutes. Ramiro Bruschi scored twice early to put Olimpia ahead 2-0. Jerry Palacios cut the home side's lead in half with a 17th-minute penalty kick, and Mitchell Brown knotted the match 4 minutes later to complete the scoring. Brown and Olimpia's Ruben Matamoros were shown red cards. Olimpia and Marathon are tied for 5th place after 4 rounds with 5 points each. Marathon has a slight advantage on goal difference. In our daily trip around CONCACAF, Costa Rica has called in 26 players to its training camp at the Estadio Coyela Fonseca in San Jose. Saprissa leads the way with 5 players in the current squad, while Alajuelense and Liberia are contributing 3 each. The Ticos will host Honduras at the Estadio Ricardo Saprissa next Wednesday. Honduras is preparing for Costa Rica with a training camp of its own in Bogotá, Colombia. Coach Reynaldo Rueda said that he is bringing the team to Bogotá so that it can practice on a synthetic field similar to that of the Estadio Ricardo Saprissa. David Suazo of Benfica in Portugal is in the Honduran squad. Trinidad and Tobago lost to Atlético Los Andes 2-1 in the final training match of its Argentina camp. Anthony Wolf scored for the Soca Warriors in the 15th minute. In other TNT news, head coach Francisco Maturana and assistant Russell Latipi announced the 20-man squad for the February 11th World Cup qualifier away to El Salvador. 12 players from the camp are part of the squad, including Cornell Glenn. Dwight York and Sunderland teammates Kenwyn Jones and Carlos Edwards, along with 5 other UK-based players, are expected to arrive in San Salvador on Sunday. El Salvador is getting ready for Trinidad with a training camp in Los Angeles, California. On Friday, the Salvadorians will face Peru in a friendly at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. And Pachuca will host Universidad de Chile tonight in the second leg of the Copa Libertadores first phase series. Pachuca lost the opener 1-1 last week in Chile. The winner of this series will be placed into Group 7, with Gremio of Brazil, Aurora of Bolivia, and Boyacá Chico of Colombia. Now for today's CONCACAF quiz. Yesterday, we asked if you could name the current Mexican national team player who was recently a teammate of U.S. international Josie Altidore at Villarreal in Spain. Congratulations to all those who answered correctly. Guillermo Franco. Today's question takes us back to yesterday's Honduran League match between Olimpia and Marathon. 3 brothers played in that match, 1 for Olimpia and 2 for Marathon. Can you name them? If you think you know the answer, please send an email to VideoSignals@concacaf.org before 12 p.m. New York time tomorrow. Those who answer the question correctly will have their names placed into a weekly contest, where the winner will receive a CONCACAF prize. That's all for today. Please feel free to contact us via email with any questions or comments. Our thanks to you for joining us at CONCACAF Video Signals, your source for CONCACAF news.